You're probably confused by the title. A basketball league? You? Carson Cameron ScalidFoodyFudd? Are you kidding me? You can't hoop. Shut your mouth right now. But yeah, if you were paying close attention when I came back for the first time and I was in that room and I was in that shirt and you first saw the buzz, I said that there was a big basketball game coming up. Guess what? This is it. We are renting a gym, 2 teams of 8. And I just filmed this. And I can't do it personally, so I have to get my buddy to do it. He'll introduce himself when he's there. So yeah, be sure to prep that. Save your calendars, November 15th. And by the way, my birthday is on the 16th, if any of you all cared. If I don't put an outro, I guess I'll just say, have a good night or day or wherever you are in the world and the sun is right at your area. And stay Scalid. Jeez, bro, this place is dusty. What's up, everybody? No, this is not Carson Cameron. This is Too Scalid for you. Not Carson Cameron. Too Scalid. 2 different people. He was gonna get Coach Cameron to come up in here and describe why are these shorts kind of short. He was gonna get Coach Cameron to come in here and describe the league, but he wanted me. And Coach Cameron I'm getting a phone call. Coach Cameron couldn't show up, so I'm here. I promise you, these shorts are not short. Why does it look like that in the chair? All right. Anyways, let's start with the coaches. This here is Mason Thomas, also known as Andrew. As you can see, he looks like a normal NFL coach, but this is a judgment-free zone, so we're not going to get into that. He is the coach of the Willy Wigglers. Hey, by the way, calling. Some of these details that I'm saying in these player names and team names and positions, these are all subject to change. These things were made months ago, okay? So keep that in mind. Next, we have Coach Donovan Chase Hill Townsley with I think it's the Corn Dog Guzzlers or something like that. Once again, subject to change. And right now we're going to start off with the first 8 picks for the Willy Wigglers, and I'll see you there. All right, this first pick is a young prospect named Kyler No. Now, when I think of Kyler No, I think of a short guy. I don't know if that's just me. And no, I'm not basing it off of his nickname, which is 4'4". He is from the kindergarten class. My bad, the kindergarten, not class. And he has graduated from Lunch Table University. Now, some of these universities I've never heard of. And safe to say, I'm never going there. And not even Carson Cameron has graduated from there. Cooper Flagg didn't even graduate from there. And he is a, what does that say? I'm pretty sure that says point guard. So, yeah, very good choice, I'd say. A point guard from Lunch Table University. That is a perfect pick. And once again, this is going in chronological order from first to last. He was the first round pick in the draft for Coach Andrews' team. And also the first pick in the draft, which I think is outrageous looking at these other players, but I do think he was a great pick. Let's move on to the number 2 pick. Next up, we have a young prospect named Preston Bryant, whose nickname is PGB. What do these initials mean? I'm getting a note here. It means Preston Giant Bryant. Not sure what that means. The boy looks pretty slim to me. He is from Fluffy Hair Central, and he graduated from Disneyland. I didn't know he was hooping with Mickey Mouse. Now, this is a good second pick. I do feel like a center is something the team needs. Like, every team needs a good center. But I've heard news that he's a backup center, which I think is weird. Why would you pick a backup center over your main center? But, hey, we're not going to judge the draft night. I watched the live. It was awful. But, hey, these guys just became coaches. I literally just saw the resumes. They got picked up because there was nobody else available. So, we're not going to judge them here. As I said, this is in chronological. He was the second round pick for the Willie Wigglers. And I do feel like it's a good pick. Alright, next up, we have a young stud who's actually from Stud University. This is Austin Coriel, also known as Auschwitz and Autism. Now, I'm not sure where these come from. I'm pretty sure these are only because the A and U in that brother's name. But he is a stud, I won't lie. That does not mean I'm a part of the rainbow. I'm not with the Skittles. I don't taste the rainbow. This guy was the third pick in the draft, and he is a power forward. He likes to get in there, drive, and then charm the center and just lay it up in his face. Which, this guy, I mean, dude, look at that six-pack. No glaze. But I do see he has God on his side, and I'm pretty sure he will carry him through the game. I do hear he is in the starting lineup. Am I surprised? No. So, let's move on to the fourth pick in the draft. Next up, we have Christian Travis, a.k.a. the other cousin. Now, I'm getting word from the person who made this nickname that Austin Coriel and Christian Travis are actually related and are cousins. Who would have known that they could have made two studs? One over the other, because one actually went to Stud University and the other one didn't, but, they're still studs. 1 second, I need to review this real quick. Alright, I'm back. So, looking at it, he graduated from Geekville, which, not sure if that means geek like, actually, or if it means, like, he's off the perks and he's a geek. Like, he's geeked up, my brother. Either way, he did graduate from the three-point line. The literal three-point line. I don't even know how that's possible. Now, what three-point line is what I'm asking? Were we at a Lakers game and we sat and graduated? Did we take history lessons in Memphis? Because I've never seen anything like it before. This is outrageous. I need to see the professors that taught this guy. So, anyways, let's move on to the fifth pick. Wait, he's also a shooting guard. Subject to change. Fifth pick. Next up, we have Elijah Sayer. Now, looking at this photo, I don't think I'm the only one that sees it, but if I am, I will demonstrate to you all. Do you all know that Ian album cover where he's standing by the tree? I'll put it up on the screen. I literally thought of that the first time I saw this picture. And that's not a bad thing. That's a great thing. Can he rap like Ian? I don't know. But let's say he's like Magic Johnson. I get the reference I said there. Because like Ian has a song. Alright, shut up, bro. His nickname is 6'7". Not sure what that means. Is he making 67 points a game? I doubt it, but if he has, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, look at this build. This is a pretty good build for a shooting guard. And, he did... What? He did what? He's from Pallet Brother, what? That's the freaking Pokemans. That's the Pokemon's town, bro. I've been playing my games back in the day. That's where that red kid and that blue kid came from. There were only 2 houses in that town. Where did he live? Anyways, it says he graduated from the 2 and 7 Jets College? That's not a freaking college, yo. You mean the New York University? The Memphis University? The Bronx University? What are you talking about? The 2 and 7 Jets University. College. Whatever it is. 6th pick, please. Next up, we have what it appears to be Pablo Sanchez. Just kidding. That's just what I thought when I saw him. This guy looks like an all-star. Also, once again, if you're, have no ball knowledge, here is Pablo Sanchez. He's from the Backyard Games. If you've never played one of those, you did not have a good childhood. Anyways, this guy's name is Goliath. Nickname is Goliath. And I understand the reference. David and Goliath. Don't understand it? Read the Bible. That's not pushing a religion on anybody, by the way. This guy is from... What does that say? Oh, I see. It's Quesadilla. He's from Tortilla Town, and he graduated from Quesadilla College. Now, I don't know where these are located at all. Are these racially motivated? We'll never... Who's calling me, bro? See, they're always calling the announcer. Weird. Okay, and he is a center. He's the main center I'm hearing from the team. So, I'm not sure why he got picked in the 6th slot. Maybe he's got some hidden talent hidden within him. I said hidden twice. Yes. Let's move on to the 7th pick. Next up, we have this guy sitting on what appears to be a bathroom urinal. This is Brennan Guzman. I was told by Carson Cameron to call him Brennan Guzman. Brennan Guzman from now on. But, hey, I'm not going to slander his name like that. His nickname is Quarter Pounder. That's from McDonald's, I'm pretty sure. So, I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. Because quarter pounders are good, yet they're ginormous. Next, he's from McDonald land. Okay, that makes sense. I see where he's getting the quarter pounder name. He's from McDonald land. Wow. He graduated from the College of Happy Meals. What? I didn't know Ronald McDonald House Charity had a college for Happy Meals? I need to go to this college now. What do they have for lunch? 10-piece? Burger with fries? That sounds sick as heck. Quite unhealthy, but sick as heck. This guy is a... What? Huh? No. That has to change. This guy's a shooting guard? Are you kidding me? Look at the build. Look at the build. I don't know his height. He looks around 5'9". I'm probably off. But, just based off the picture, this guy looks like a center. No offense. We don't take any offense. I don't give any offense either. This guy looks like a center. He isn't, though. I think that's weird. But hey, we're not going to judge. Let's move on to the last pick for the Willy Lagerers. Hello. We are here with the 8th pick. This is Samuel Parnell. And wow. I mean, my brother. Look at that lollipop. It says that his nickname is Miss P. Diddy's son? Are we talking about Sean Diddy Combs? Because I didn't know that brother was a Mrs. Okay? I didn't know about that. But hey, we support everyone here. Let's move on to these stats. Sarah's classroom. That's where he's from. Who is Sarah? Is that like a recruiter? Is that the person who runs that college I mean, we'll never know. And it says he graduated from somewhere, IDK. So, did he graduate? Do we not know the name of the college? What? They track this stuff. Just look in the book. Whoever wrote this is getting lazy. Like, what? This guy is... Wait. This guy was the last pick. He got traded to the other team? What? Wait, that means there's another guy. Okay. Let's move on to the free agency? This guy's a shooting guard, I think. Power forward. I'm not sure. I'm not looking at it anymore. Let's move on to the free agency guy that recently got on the team. Okay, so there actually was a pick from the free agency. Who got replaced? We all know who got replaced. I'm going to take off the glasses. Grant Gray got replaced due to some troubles on the court and off the court. Let's put him back on. We got Wyatt Becton, also known as Bacon Boy. Now, I see that there's context behind this. Becton, Bacon. Makes some sense, don't it? This guy is from Mr. Farrar's class. Mr. Farrar's class. Hey, respect to Mr. Farrar for raising such a beast. I mean, just look at this picture. This guy looks like he's meant for football. Not this. This guy looks like he's going to rack up 10 fouls and get on the bench. But hey, where did he graduate from? That's right. He didn't graduate from nowhere, actually. So, he got picked up in the free agency. It's a shooting guard. Another shooting guard for the team. I feel like we have a lot of shooting guards. But hey, always got to have a backup for something. Am I right? Let's move on to the other team. The Corn Dog Guzzlers. Subject to change. Now, this stud used his yearbook photo for his draft picture. And I mean, he does look kind of fine in that, bro. I'm not going to lie. This is Nicholas Vinson, also known as Nicholas Vinson. We do not know where he's from. He's from unknown. It's like some planet, something. Is he non-human? I guess. Whoever wrote this is kind of glazing, but wasn't me. So, he didn't graduate. What? How much did he pay to get enslaved then? Because how did we not graduate from college and get into the Scalid League? But hey, I'm not gonna ask questions because the last announcer did that, he got sniped. Not actually sniped, he just got fired. But, you know, my vocabulary is too advanced for y'all. Let's move on to the second pick for the Corn Dog Guzzlers. Up next, it seems like we have some little kid. Now, I know that a little kid did not get selected into the freaking Scalid League, yo. And I just got confirmation, yes, that is an old photo. We have Landon Sparks, also known as the Triple Three. What? What's that mean? He makes three threes and is benched? Where's the quad three? Quintuple three? Sextuple three? Come on, brother. But hey, I didn't write these names. Neither did Carson. They were spread around the team. Where's he from again? Let me see. It says here he's from Charles Hood. Now, I know that that's a player that's going to come up soon. So, we'll have to see where he's from to get confirmation on where Landon's from. And he's graduated from the FNCS. The FNCS. The Fortnite tournament thing. How are we graduating from a tournament? Where's the professors? Where's the teachers? Where's the classrooms? The kids nowadays, I do notice that they have an online program. Now, this might be one of them. So, you know what? I'm going to give it to him. Let's move on to the third pick, which it is Charles Pucko. So we will see where he's from. Here he is. He's kind of spiffy in the suit. I'm not going to lie. Once again, bro. I don't know why they're going all the way back. It's because I'm leaning forward. This posture is not for the weak. Charles Pucko, a.k.a. Lard Char. From the picture, that boy doesn't look like he has that much weight on him. I'm not going to lie. Now, I haven't seen him up close in person, but I don't see the weight. So, we're gonna see how that goes. He's from the safest neighborhood. That's it? What's the name? Just the safest neighborhood? They're both, Landon and Charlie are both from the safest neighborhood? Okay. And it says Charlie here graduated from Hood University. What? Hood University. Which hood? The Bronx. I don't know much hoods. I'm a announcer. I'm not from the Bronx or the hoods or O Block or wherever. But what hood? If we're gonna say Hood University, what hood? At least give me a location. Give me a zip code. But hey, this is a shooting guard we're talking about. And we're talking about the third pick. It can only get better from here. So let's move on to the fourth pick for the Corn Dog Guzzlers. And wow, when I said it can only get better, I was literally talking about this. This is Aiden Bott, also known as King Von's son. I'm not gonna judge anything here, but I don't see a connection between King Von and this athlete. But hey, who knows? Maybe it is, but we'll never know. This guy here is from the Bronx. Wow. I can't believe it. He took his situation and grew it up, and he graduated from the College of Spider Monkeys. Is that a reference? Easter egg? I don't know, but I think that's crazy. He took his situation, and now he's in the big leagues. Now he's in the Scalid League, and he's going to prove himself. He is a power forward, and I've seen some clips. My brother can get in the paint and lay it up. But hey, no need for my opinion. I don't even play. I'm an announcer. I think that we are moving on to the fifth pick for the Corn Dog Guzzlers. But if not, I'll correct myself. So, see ya there. Wow. I mean, we just have a bunch of men who are ready to ball. In this picture, that boy's holding a golf club, but I have a feeling my brother, he can green it. Just like he can hit it to the green. That didn't hit, but we're not going to talk about it. This is Gavin Deshawn, also known as Lil Mabu. Isn't that a New York rapper? Red, blue, purple, blah, blah, blah. You don't let that go over your head, something like that. I don't really be listening to Lil Mabu. I put Lil Nas X over Lil Mabu. This guy's from Playboy Park. Okay, that's interesting. Never been. Once again, can we get some zip codes in here, some location? Can I get a Google Maps? Because these sound like pretty interesting places. Except for Hood University. That doesn't sound like a real place. But next, speaking of university, Bank Breaking University. Okay. I didn't know we had band-bending universities now. I mean, that place must cost a fortune. But hey, this guy's a point guard from there. Let's see if he can turn the money into power on the court. Let's move on to the sixth pick. Wait, maybe the seventh. No, that does not correlate with this. I don't know. I already forgot. So, I'll see you there. And, we have a stuffed animal on the screen right now. This is Colton Harden, also known as, I already forgot the nickname, the Hungry Hippo. Now, that boy doesn't look like he has that much weight on him, but you never know. Just like what I was talking about with Charles Martin Pucko. But, my brother, this guy's from Donna's house, and, I know where that is. And, that's a valid place to be at. That's my vacation spot right there. Donna's house is a top 5 meetup spot. Now, where does he graduate from? Oh! He couldn't graduate because of his 0.7 GPA. My brother, how are we finishing high school with a 0.7 GPA? I barely focused, and I still walked out of there with a 2.7. So, I'm not sure. Smartness needs to be on the court. We're not going to ask him to make the plays. We're just going to ask him to play them. All right. I do have to say, my brother is dripped out. But hey, that doesn't correlate with basketball. Let's move on to the 7th pick. Oh, shoot. I messed up the camera, guys. The last pick in the draft, which actually is the 7th pick, but apparently a trade happened, and somebody got traded, and dropped from the league, and they picked up Wyatt, so I'm confused on what's happening. We have Carson Cameron, who's wearing my shirt. We don't look alike, because he doesn't have the glasses, but, he also is known as, ScalidFoodyFudd, 2 Scalid, and Twiz, which, I mean, I'm 2 Scalid, so how is he Scalid? I don't know, he's trying to beat me so bad. But he don't got the shades. These are one of a kind. He's from the item shop, which, kind of stumped me. The item shop. Which one? Are we talking about, like, an actual shop with items in it? Are we talking about that Fortnite or that Rocket League or them games that them kids been playing? And if you didn't know, I'm 45 and I'm an announcer. And I make $30K a year. My life sucks. But, he graduated from the TikTok shop. Okay, I guess. I mean, I've seen some weird colleges on here. I'm not even going to ask questions anymore. But, I was told to keep it short. Oh, I've already dragged this out like 30 minutes. So, very short. He's a center. That's really it. That's all I got. Because they didn't give me a good script. And somebody just told me to go to sleep at 10:30. So, I'm going to get this out tonight. Send this to the guy editing. Not me. But, I guess getting told to stay Scalid and, choose a team to root for, the Willy Wigglers or, the Corn Dog Guzzlers. So, yeah, do that. And, I was told to have a good night, good day, wherever you are, and, take care. See ya.